morning everyone, I hope you are well, and I am going to work in this journal here. Just keep on doing a few more pages. Really happy with how it's turning out. I think it's like, this would be like really more than a marguerite. This is all sort of already kind of decorated, so I think it would be a fun journal for something. Could even be a travel journal or something like that, or something to document a family member, or maybe an event or something. Anyway, so yeah, because there's plenty of writing space, and I'll be adding some more fun things for writing on. So yeah, fun. Okay, so I've also pulled out some of my, what's it called, tea dyed paper, but I also had found some of these super old notebook papers as well, so I thought I might put some of those in. And as I said in the earlier videos, I'm not going to cover up all of the the white spaces. They're not going to all be covered, so I'm going to put, this is that book, this is the book that I pulled the things out of. I might, for example, I might use that again. But I also like the font on some of the page, like that sort of thing. That can go in. That's kind of yellowy. Yeah, so some of these may go back in. And also, as I said, I like the font. So when it's tea dyeing time, I'm not doing tea dyeing at the moment because it's not warm enough. And it just seems to get a little bit moldy. So I prefer not to tea dye right now. But when it is time for tea dyeing, a bit warmer so things dry faster, I will definitely be tea dyeing some of those. Okay, so let's just get organized. So I'm switching from, it's always when I have to switch from sewing to paper crafting, it's always a bit of a enterprise because I need to sort of move out all of the equipment, switch things around, change my mindset. So I'm just putting some glue on the old notebook paper. It was my mother-in-law's birthday yesterday. She had lunch with her brother and her niece up in the house, her parents' place, and then she dropped by, and she hadn't looked at the things that we got from the dealer the other day yet because I was in a hurry when we got home. So anyway, she came over and I said, well, they're coming over. We're going to celebrate her. Well, we celebrated her birthday at her place on the other night, but we invited them over for dinner on Saturday. So I told her, you can go through all the things that we got then because I'm not going to be doing anything with them. But I did start, because I got this huge box, as I said, of these documents. And so last night, I couldn't help myself. I started going through them. And then I said to Steffi, I should ring your mum, because she'd love to help me sort these out. I said, I better ring your mum and she can come and help me. And so, I mean, we have a curfew. We're not allowed. They had to be home by 10. And, oh, these are some lovely avocado dyed papers that Catherine from Created by Catherine sent me. Thank you, Catherine. And so I'll probably use some of those here and there. Yeah, so I got my mother-in-law over and we were going through them. There's some good stuff in there. I will share, but I need to pull it all out. So I think I'm going to put some of this. Now, I drew these. It was just fun random drawings just to remind myself. But I drew these on newsprint. So when you print it out, you get that sort of grey, it looks textural sort of colour on the paper. So yeah, there's some pretty amazing documents in there. So we'll have to share those. I just need to get organised, and I'll be able to make some document packs as well. Okay, I don't even know what I'm doing. I am trying to make sure that I keep, and I've got scraps here. I want to keep some writing spaces, like a lot of writing spaces. So that kind of doesn't go, does it? Lovely piece of old book page. So how is everybody today? I hope you're well. I wanted to say thank you for all of your wonderful support and comments to Lulu. I just went through and read them all, and I answered a couple, but only ones that I felt like sort of need a reply. But I couldn't go through and answer them all because I'm also way behind with answering my YouTube comments. So, but I did want to thank you. Lulu is just thrilled, and she's going through and reading them all and putting hearts on them. So just so you know that she's read your comment. She'll be reading more this afternoon because quite a lot of comments came in through the night. So yeah, she was chuffed, really pleased to read all those comments. So thank you so much, everyone. You're always so kind and supportive. I was just so impressed because that was her. She's never done watercolor before. Actually, she's very good with pencil because that's what she's learnt with, but she's not confident with a paintbrush yet. And so she's done acrylic painting things, and she's still got to learn to manage the brush and that sort of thing. So I was really impressed with her watercolor, because watercolor is, I think she might maybe enjoy that even more than acrylic or gouache or something like that. Well, she might enjoy gouache because that can be used like watercolor, but she seemed to flourish a bit more with the watercolor rather than she has in the past with, unless it might be an age thing as well, with the acrylic. But honestly, they've never been taught. I said to Lulu, I said, did the teacher teach you anything yesterday? And she said, no, she just made us continue on with our work. And I'm like, but she hasn't told you any basics about the watercolor. How does she think that you guys know what to do with it? Like, I mean, thank heavens for YouTube that, you know, we're able to put on a YouTube and watch that. So I'm just amazed at this method. Okay. So, yeah, going back to Steffi, he came home. Yeah, well, he came home in my video yesterday, didn't he? He had this raging headache and yesterday, and it didn't go away until he went to sleep. And so I'm hoping he's okay. I told him doesn't seem to have the headache today, but he said he doesn't feel 100% better. It's just like alarm bells. And so wouldn't that be right? You know, we're getting close to, it will die down in the summertime, you know what. Oh, there's writing on that side. Oh, well. Well, I'll put it on that side then. But I ripped the writing. Anyway, so I'll keep those bits. They can go somewhere. So I was thinking, oh, wouldn't that be rotten bad luck if we got it now? And we've resisted over a year. We've resisted getting it. And he's been surrounded by people with it at work. You know, when he goes on building sites, when there's this man that does the beautiful polished concrete floors, and he'd been there to the showroom for a client, and then he wanted to take me there because if we renovate here, we want to get the polished concrete floors because they're really, you can get them in really amazing colors, and it's really, really cost effective and has a beautiful sort of old worldly sort of effect. Anyway, so he wanted to take me up, even though we're not renovating it, to have a look, just so we could start slowly. This was when we were before our lockdown that we just finished. I said to Stefan, isn't it amazing? We judge our time through lockdowns. Anyway, getting back on track. And then the man and the gentleman said, oh no, we've had to close for 2 weeks because we've got cases here. And I was just like, oh my gosh, and you were just there. And then another one had told him that he had it. And Steffi had just spent like sitting next to him, seeing him nearly every day working on his project. And I was just like, goodness, aren't we, touch wood, aren't we lucky? But wouldn't it, oh God, I'm probably jinxing myself. I shouldn't say it. Let's not talk about it. Anyway, I'm hoping he's all right. I mean, I love it when he comes home because I love it when Steffi's at home. But I hope he doesn't come home, because that means he's well. There we go. I won't say any more. Now, this is some nice paper here, you see. You keep these bits because they're nice. I like those. Nice colour. This is a bit smooth, but that's quite nice, that one too. Oh, what, oh gosh, a toe. I thought there might be some weirdo drawing there again. Okay, so what are we going to put in here? We need to keep it moving, keep it rolling. Oopsie. So I've got this. I got some also in the box of things. I got some. There were 4 big ledger books. They're from the 70s, but I really like this type of paper. This is what I really like, this type of paper. So I've just had a look in the back of it, and it had some bits without writing. So I thought that's perfect for this. Perfect. So I'm going to do that. It's very thick paper. Like, it's almost like must be 160 GSM, I would say, but it's not like, it's not shiny or anything. It's matte. Because my cardstock that I have that's 160 GSM is a little bit, it's not shiny, but it's smooth. It's not, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not slippery. I don't know. It's not textural. I don't know what the word is. Help me with the word. You can tell I've been living here for a while. I lose my words. I mean, this must be the most boring thing for you to see. Now, see this bodgy bit here where I ripped it? Might stick that down somewhere. I could put it back together, couldn't I? I don't want it to look like a title, though. I could shoot it down the side. Might do that. Now, I'm going to grab some of my super pretty washi tapes. I better stand up or I'll fall off my chair. Okay, I'm going to put some of these. I like these. These are good for this. And I'm going to rip it. Now, which one am I going to use? Maybe this one. I haven't used that one much. I use that one a lot. I've had that one for the longest, but I really do love this one too. So I'm just going to tear. Maybe I'll tear down here. I would like to rip it, but I'm going to cut it. It's going to go down there. And it's quite sticky, so I didn't bother. I didn't bother putting anything else. Now, I know these are plain, but we're going to come back and do more. I could put a little bit of this. Could be pretty on there, I think. Maybe this one or this one. Tear down there. I might just tear a bit off the bottom just because that's all like that. No, that's too much. I need it to be narrower. And I don't worry about that. I'll just use that somewhere else. But maybe I'll use this bit. You see, I know why I don't like it, because it's like that and like that and like that. So no, I'm not going to put that there. Change my mind. I'll have some kind of, I was going to put this, but that's going to be the same effect, I think. What does it say? I maestri della pittura italiana. So the maestros, the masters of Italian painting is what it says. No, I'll put that somewhere else. Okay, so here I'm thinking, I love the tea-dyed paper. I'm going to glue that down here like this. Or maybe I'll glue it like this. No, I think I'll do a bit of collaging. So we'll glue this down. I'm just going to put a fold in it so I can see where to glue it to. Does that look about straight? It's always only about straight. It's not exactly straight. It's just approximately straight. Okay, so I'm going to stick that down. A nice big piece of paper to glue, put my glue on there. That one one's finished. I think this one's nearly finished too, but I brought another one over, thankfully. Love my glue. So I had 2 videos yesterday simply because I had not published, silly me, the other one. I just sort of sat there and looked at it. Thought, oh, I need to publish that, and then I didn't do it. I love the way the paper smooths out when you stick it down. Enough glue on there. That's better. I might put some washi tape down there anyway. So that's that. And I think I might like this like that. And we'll put some sort of tab there, or that could even be a tuck and then flip out like that. But I think I like that as another writing space. But then here, we need to put something down here. And here, this could come in handy. I might cut that because the other edge is straight. Oh, though I'm going to put some washi tape, aren't I? So I don't need to worry about that. So I'll put some glue on here. That there. I actually, as I said, I think in my first video, I don't mind seeing the book because the book's not an offensive colour at all. And I do want to put this somewhere. See, now I've got everything going. Oh, I could have that shooting up there, couldn't I? We want to have it in the words in order, don't we? What about if I were to put it there? Is that weird? I quite like that. I'm going to put that there. Okay. Got glue on it. I'll have to wipe that off because that's just going to glue my book shut. Okay, I'm going to have that there. I love this letter. This letter is really, I like that. I might put that. I'll put that over there. I just need to put something here in this little space. Well, some old, just a piece of, oh, what about this? Got this little strip here. We don't want to waste anything, do we? It's so much fun too sometimes just to switch it up with the type of thing that you make. Like, you know, I do a lot of old books, but it's nice to switch it up and, well, this is an older book too, but you know, the ones that you gut. You take the pages out and then you put new pages in. I do a lot of those, and I've done quite a few envelope ones. I have a few to finish actually. It's just nice to switch up the typology, the type of thing that you're making. So I'll make sure that's all good there. So that's that. And then I did want to have something down there, and I was thinking, I could have the other side of this. Let's just see what it will look like. It's very sticky. I can put it back. Yeah, I think that's going to work. And rather than going across the spine, I've left the gap there, even though it's a little bit messy. I've left the gap there so that way it doesn't become too bulky and put stress on the spine of the book. It kind of makes those pages flow. And then there's got to be more here, but we'll do that afterwards. And I'm just hoping it's not going to stick to anything because it's a bit sticky. You like that? That's a fun thing to do. And then we need to do something over here. Will I do that now or come back to it? See, I like that. That's going to go there, but it needs something behind it. So we can bring this in and see if we like that. And I don't. I want something else. I might like some of this, just some of this plain beigey, ecru-y sort of paper. I could like that. I might not. We don't know. We'll see when I audition it. And I do quite like that. But it's a bit big. Yeah. Glue on that one. Oh, I'm going to stick the picture over the top as well. So that's good. Hopefully I'm on screen. I better check, because otherwise I'll be in trouble. Let's see. Yes, on screen. I didn't zoom in because the book's big, and like normally I would just zoom in one thing, 0.1. But when I've been doing the stitching lately, I've been zooming in 0.4. So I have to be really careful to stay on screen, because that's not my forte, is it? I love that spread. So, yeah, so what was I saying? So we've already done 2 pages. How quick was that? Yeah, so I didn't zoom in with this book because it's a big book, and then you wouldn't, you know, half the time you wouldn't be able to see what's happening. Okay, let's see what other fun things we've got to play with. These. Oh, these are all my latest pages that I've been painting. I love that. Painting to put in. So I scan them, of course, because also I scan them because I won't remember how I did them. I just wanted to see if there was anything here. I like these, just even these plain ledger papers. I just scanned those because they had pretty writing on them. So there's some plain ones there. Actually, this bit here would be good. Just want to see what else there is. Oh, and these were my under papers, well, you know, where I was cleaning my brush off on, and then I go and try things on them, and then they turn out really cool. I've already cut that one up, and it's already gone in bits and pieces in the Florentine paper packs, and that one too. But they're fun things, so we might put those aside. And then that was on the straw paper. And that one was really pretty in true life as well, so that's a good thing to do. Okay, so I'm going to give this a tear. Oopsie. That was meant to be one of my markers a while ago. So we're just going to tear this. We'll keep a little bit of the writing, why not? And we need to tear down. So just tear it down there. And here, that can be used somewhere else. So as I said, I am keeping most of the pages fairly plain. They're not going to be overly extravagantly decorated. Might grab, let's see what we've got floating over here. Oh, here's some more old. Oh, this was from, no, that doesn't really go because it's a different colour. But that's from Pam. These are, I can't even read it. It's in English, I think. Is it Pam? I can't read them because the writing's quite hard to read. Or is it in Italian? I think they came from Pam. No, September. Italians don't have a P in September. It's Settembre with 2 T's. Wait, look. Oh, here's some old book page. What about some of this? Oh, look at that. No. Oh, that's a Tracy envelope. We don't want that. Not now. Okay, so I'm going to find something else. Excuse me. Just excuse me while I look. Excuse-moi. Okay. Maybe we'll have some of this. A little piece. We'll do a few things. All right. We'll put a piece of that there, and this is going to go here. So I just need to see. I don't want to waste it. So I need about that much. I'm going to have that one glued under the other one. And then I think my next paper will be glued over. Oh, well, you know what else is nice to put in these? I'll tell you what. Scanned embroideries are nice in these sorts of things. Okay, that's good. And we need something here. I did keep this out. I'm having an idea for that. So, what did I say? Scanned embroidery. Here we go. Oh no, that's my kits. Just a sec, I've got to see if I can find where they are. Are they in here? No, they're letters. I wonder where I've got my embroidery ones, or do I still have them in a plastic one? I mean, that's lovely paper. I've got lots of stuff in here. As you can see, so much stuff. No, they're not in there. The other one. The other one is more like background, I think. Yeah. That sort of... Well, these are nice. I like these. And these are really great. I forget about those. I probably need to print them out again. I'm always running out. Okay. Well, the embroideries are not there. Do I not have any embroidered pages printed? There's an embroidery, but that's like one of our kits. These are all our kits. I mean, any of those would be good. Well, I've got some scraps here that could be used. Let's just pull those out. I like to use up the scraps. What's this one? Well, that's pretty. And that's probably good. It's all good. That one we might need some strips. That's a piece of Lulu's. That's, and that one we'll pull out. Okay, well, I might just keep that one out. I mean, I've got all my other kits. I don't know why I need to pull out more kits, but you know how it is. We need options. We need options. That's what we need. So I'm thinking, well, I think I might just like a little corner of this one. So let's just not this ruler. This one's better. I like this one better. I didn't think I would like it better, but I like it better. As Sherry tells me, because Sherry has figured out why I like it better, it's transparent. I can't remember what else you told me. I just read it quickly this morning. Yes, it's transparent. It also doesn't seem to slip about as much as the other one. I find it easier to manage. It's more, I think it's more robust. It's thicker. And so it seems to sort of sit better when you're placing it down and tearing. I love that. There we go. Found it. Now, I did pull out some other tea-dyed things, but because I hadn't been in my tea-dyed box for quite a while, and I mean, it's silly, isn't it? It's been sitting there. All that stuff has been sitting in the tea-dyed box for quite a long time, and I don't use any of it because I hoard it, which is ridiculous. Oh, this is what I pulled out. So we kind of need to put a background down. We need to make this into something. See, that would be quite a good side too, but I think we'll have it on that side and do some collaging on it. So that has to go in somewhere. And I pulled out, oh, this was sent to me by Joyce Leather. So that would be something I would use a bit later on and make it a flip because I wouldn't know which side to keep. No. Oh. Coraline sent me that. Now, where have you gone? I hope you're well. Gosh, we haven't heard from you for a while. Oh, I hope you're okay. I don't think that goes. Yeah, every so often I get a flash. I'm like, oh, I haven't heard from this person for a while. Maybe they don't like me anymore. I don't know. That's okay. I'll be fine with that as long as, you know, they're okay. That's all you know, that's all I'm concerned about is, are you okay? Sort of thing. Yeah, Carol. Yeah, where? Oh dear. I'm going to send her a message and see if she's all right. That's what I'm going to do. You've probably got no idea who I'm talking about, but I know who I'm talking about. I don't think I want that one on there again. I put that down there without even thinking. And, oh, I had pulled out some other pages. Just a sec. I've got all these lovely things to use up. So that's pretty. Or would that be better? Oh, I think it's better over there. So I'm just going to randomly tear this piece off. Now, I won't make you sit through, unless you want me to, but I won't make you sit through me decorating all of the pages, because look how many pages. There's heaps. There's so many pages in this book left to do. What's going on here? 2 pages stuck together that weren't supposed to. Yeah, there's so many pages to do. So I'll probably go ahead and do some off camera. And I might do a little bit more if you want me to. But I won't torture you and because it'd be a lot of, I don't want 2 grids, do I? It'll be a lot of similar sort of things. Now this is a, I pulled this out before. This is a Edith Holden colouring in book, and I bought it and then I ripped it up, and because that's what I do. I rip things up, as you know, but I ripped it up, and I'm just trying to see where to tear this one. And tea-dyed it, and this is the same. I had one of these. I already had this. I don't know. I think I bought it for inspiration when I was doing a lot of applique sort of sewing and stuff like that. And so I just ripped it up and tea-dyed the pages. And they're really great. They're great tea-dyed like that. It's a good resource. Absolute mayhem on the roads, I will tell you. Absolute mayhem. I said to Lou this morning, oh my goodness, it's just chaotic, isn't it? And I said to her, we're just not used to it anymore. We're used to calm, nobody on the road, just driving along. No lunatics cutting you off. Shooting across the intersection without even looking. Like yesterday they did that. I had to slam my brakes on and I tooted my horn. I think I told you that. And I was just like, oh my goodness, we've started again. I'm going to have that go all the way up there because you can write over that. And I need something here. Yeah, so you can let me know, torture or no torture. And I mean, in the sense, do you want... I don't think you want to see all the pages be done. Unless on a certain day I decide to do something, because I will do a few different alternatives on a page. Yes, I will show those. But I'm not going to... This is just a bit, except for the other page, which was a bit different here. That's a different page. Yeah, when I'm doing different pages, I'll video that. But I won't video any more of doing just plain sort of pages like this. I'll do a few of those in between off camera. And then when I'm decorating the pages, yeah, I'll share that. I'll share the decorating of the pages, I think. What have we got going on here? I probably should have had that going right across, is what I should have had. Oh, I got a little bit of the toe. Wouldn't be me if I didn't rip a bit of the toe off. I just love the colours of this. So I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to have something somewhere here just to break this up because it's not quite right. I might just get those pointy bits off. There we are. This is just really, these are what I consider little filler videos when I'm not quite sure what I want to do, but this is what I feel like doing. And it's kind of like a filler video, isn't it, after the stitching video. And then I'm, you know, as opposed to a stitching video, or, you know, like, I mean, when I say stitching, I mean the, just waffling today. It's a bit of a waffle. I'm going to put that there. See that? I like that. That brings it together. I don't quite know what I want to do. I've just done my tag. That's my stitching day. And I've done my weekly challenge. I've done a bit more to the weekly challenge. And then there's, of course, there's the marguerite. I haven't done a marguerite this week, but I will. I might save that one for over the weekend or something. I'll probably change my mind. And then I say that, and then on the weekend I feel like doing something else. But that's okay. That's a surprise for you if I do something else. So I like that. So I think I'll stop here. I've done 3 sets of paid double spreads, I think, haven't I? Yeah, 3 sets of double spreads. I really do want to incorporate quite a bit of these older papers, quite a lot. I want to use more tea dyed and this sort of thing, and that sort of thing as well. So, and scraps. We want to use up scraps. So yeah, I'll continue on. Maybe not right now, but I will continue on. And when it comes to doing something more exciting rather than just gluing, I will share. And if it comes to decorating pages, like a bit more elaborate than that, I will also share. Like I might decide to put something here, you don't know. Yeah, I'll share that. And then there'll be tabs and other things happening as well. So that will be, some of that will be shared as well. And see here, I just want to make a side note here. See how they're loose? It doesn't matter because this page is glued to that page. So because they're loose, okay, if you had glued these 2 together, which is the center of the signature, this would be jigging along. It would be really wobbly. So that's why you glue the first and the last pages together of each signature. And then it just all stays there nicely. So there we go. Thank you, Laurie, for that. That was very good advice, sound advice. Okay, so I'm going to stop waffling and leave you guys to it. I hope you're working in one as well. I know some of you are getting some $1 books to do it with and give them a new lease of life so they don't go into the rubbish. And I will see you again soon. Bye.